There's certain things that people do that piss me off. I don't need to say what my name is, you know what my name is. That's why I'm standing up, because things have changed. Certain things that people do piss me off. Why would you play a central midfielder on the wing? That's the first thing. Why would you play a central midfielder on the wing? Football 101, rule 101 of anybody who's played football is central players cannot play on the wing. It never works, it doesn't work. Why is one of your best players on your team on the bench? I'll say it again. Why is one of your best players, also one of the best attacking wingers in the Premiership, on the wing? It's called Wengeritis, people. Wengeritis is an epidemic that is vastly spreading. Many people have caught it, and it is something that needs to be stifled. Let's talk Liverpool against Arsenal. Because I put this out on the forum and the Twitter, this was an entertaining match, but it wasn't a good football match. As far as a high-class, quality football match, it wasn't good. But it was a very entertaining end-to-end match because the defenses were complete and utter garbage. Obviously, we understand where Arsenal were coming from. Mertesacker and your boy Koscielny were injured. So the defense looked like Mickey Mouse and 3 crack addicts because Liverpool were tearing up that booty. Okay, they wanted that ass and they got that ass, okay? So Liverpool should really have scored 1, 2 or 3 Gs. Benteke looked good. Firmino looks good. Coutinho was running things. The first 15-20 minutes of that first half was all Coutinho. I understand Arsenal's G that was ruled out. That was onside. And even I knew it was onside. So I think for linesmen to get something so blatantly wrong, it's very dodgy. So you've got to think about our mafioso or mafia people involved in this whole thing with the calls that have been given. But beyond that, in that first half, I mean, the first half was pretty end-to-end, but Liverpool had a lot of the better chances because the defense wasn't really doing their thing. The defense improved, but I just thought that as a whole, man, Liverpool really dominated a lot of periods on this match. But the reason why I started this whole thing, because I don't want this to be a whole Arsenal rant, because I want to talk about the match, and I want to talk about why Benteke is a better striker than Giroud. I want to talk about why I'd rather have Coutinho on my team than the Zillage, okay? Because the Zillage played like utter garbage in the first half, but he improved in the second half, and he showed that why he is the Zillage. He was Mesut in the first half, the Mesut the Ghost, who's friends with Casper the Ghost. But in the second half, we saw a bit of the Zillage. Coutinho is a guy who balls. The guy was balling, and the guy was popping up. Coutinho played as in how you play the hole. That's how you play in the hole. That is how you play in the damn hole, which is what Coutinho was doing. But I started off saying this because Wenger has a serious issue. Maybe it's old age. And I don't mean this to be ageist or anything, but maybe when people reach a certain age, they lose their marbles, they lose a sense of sensibility, and they get a bit crazy. Because for Wenger, Oxlade-Chamberlain is a damn mutant threat on the wing. This guy is England's best player. As far as footballing skill is England's best football player, Chamberlain is one of the best footballers on Arsenal's team. He should not even sniff the bench. If he's fit, he shouldn't sniff the bench. Even if he's unfit and 80%, then you can say, yo, Chamberlain, look, I don't care whether, I know you're not fully fit, go on that pitch. Screw it. Injure yourself, end your career, I don't give a damn. Go on that damn pitch. What's he doing on the bench? How? I mean, Wenger, there is no arguments you can give me for why you'd put Ramsey on the wing. The whole point of a winger is to run the wing, is to stretch the game. A central player being played on the wing will always tend to cut inside. Anybody who's played football at any level, if you're naturally a central player and you get put on the wing, you will always cut inside. And because you're not used to really stretching the wing. A natural winger knows how to initiate dribbles and beating their player by using the space of the wing. And they can cut inside, but most of the time they can. What makes them so lethal is that they can cut inside and they can go on the outside and they can get to the byline and they can beat their their last man and putting a crossing by really stretching the pitch and forcing the defenses of the opposing team to really come out. That is the whole point of a winger. The central is too congested. You want to focus your defense on the central, so you put it out wide so you can now get crosses in, or you can actually try and initiate attacks from the wing because there's no space in the middle. This is the 1, 2, 3 ABC do re mi fa sol la ti do of football. How do I get paid to coach? Wenger gets paid millions for this stuff. Millions. I get paid in sand. Okay? Big bros. Well, so that's the thing. So that's crazy. But I mean, I've insulted Liverpool a lot. I've insulted them a lot, but I've got to take back a lot of the insult that I've put from Liverpool. I mean, the defense was okay. I think for Liverpool, they need a stronger presence in midfield. I think that is where they need to really strengthen. Defense needs to strengthen, but you can sort of get away with that with Lovren and Skettel, who are, they're not the best defenders, but they're good enough to get you to places. I mean, Benteke is a striker. He is not great, but Benteke, I liked this because Benteke was showing what Arsenal are missing. For Arsenal, how can you have a striker who you can't give the ball to his feet? Because Benteke is a guy who he can get the ball to his feet, he can run with the ball, this guy can spray balls around, so it is so good for you because you know that you can play a passing game. You know that you can put the cross in and he can head it in, but you can give the ball to him and he can give the ball back. You can give the ball to him, he can hold the ball up, make space, spray the ball out wide. He can play one-twos, he can run forward with the ball, he can drive with the ball. And it means that a guy like a playmaker like Coutinho knows that, man, there's a lot I can do with him. But for Giroud, you can't give him the ball to his feet. Because what's he going to do? If you give him the ball to his feet and there's nobody around him to link with, what the hell can he do? So for people like the Zillage and Cazorla, you're very limited to the kinds of balls you can give Giroud, which are spray the ball out wide, put the ball across, and let him finish. Because the guy can't create goals by himself. Because I tweeted this out, and this is true. Watching Giroud run with the ball is like watching The Exorcist and Passion of the Christ in a graveyard at midnight when it's raining with thunder. And it's the clown is over your shoulder. That's what watching Giroud with the ball is like. He's horrendous with the ball. But he has his uses. But as a whole, looking at this, for Liverpool, there's something in there. I'm not going to go ahead and just say top 4. But top 4 is definitely a possibility. Then they're not sniffing the title. Forget that. That's something I saw there. That's not a title-winning team. That, again, is a top 4 team. No, that's what they tell you. Because City are doing that thing. City are doing that. They're not doing that thing. They're doing that thing. Okay, G-thing. Okay, we're not going Ebonics here. City are doing that thing. Because I didn't even watch the full match, but I've been really hearing things of what Silva is doing. Of what Seattle is doing. They better play my boy Kelechi. No, I'm being serious. They better play my boy Kelechi. I don't give a damn how well they're playing. Kelechi better play. That's a fact. Pellegrini, I'm watching you. But these two teams I see here, I did not see title material here. I didn't see title material here. What I saw here are two good teams who top four. So United better watch it because I think for Liverpool, if they can get Benteke fit, Firmino looks pretty alright, man. If the Benteke, Firmino, and Coutinho, if they can just get these 3 fits, get some strong midfield, really get some strong midfield presence. But these boys haven't conceded. 3 matches, they've not conceded yet. What's it called? 7 points. That's rolling. So, but I just like, because what Benteke shows, in a world where there are no strikes, I told Benteke, he ain't great. Relax, okay? I'm not trying to pump this guy, okay? This guy ain't great. But he's good. And he knows his role as a striker because I'm pissed off with, he's good at linking the play up, he plays well with the team. I don't give a damn. Strikers should be selfish, greedy bastards. Okay? If you're a striker on my team, I want you to be a selfish, arrogant prick who you only dream about scoring G's. And I've said this before. Cristiano pisses me off. I mean, there are very few people that I hate and loathe more than Cristiano. I'll give him one thing. He loves goals. He loves G's. And he's damn arrogant about his G's. And for a striker, that's what they want. I think Benteke is that kind of guy where he can't play with the team, but He's constantly making runs. He's constantly being a threat. And that is very important in how you roll. 0-0, very interesting. But at the end of the day, Wengeritis reigns true. And it is an epidemic that needs to be cured. I'll say again, why would you play a winger? Well, I mean, why would you play a central player on the wing? Why? For what reason? Why? I mean, what sense? Wengeritis, man.